Magnet Hill. Very pretty to stare at. Anyway, hey guys, it's me, Double D, with another episode of Earthbound. In the last episode, well, we discovered Magnet Hill and recorded another melody, and got ourselves, well, some odd item called the Carrot Key. A special type of bunny's favorite carrot. Where have we seen weird rabbits before? Well, I guess that gives us direction to where we want to go in this episode. So, I did a little grinding, and guess what? If we ambush it, we are now powerful enough to take down those roaches. And Paul is now at level 42. Yeah, I did a bit of grinding off screen, and what happened was that Pooh learned PK Freeze, well, Gamma, so at least he is going up there with a PK Freeze, because considering bosses are single target enemies, well, at least that'll come in handy. Fortunately, everything's running away from us. Pooh is now at level 35! Yeah, lots of grinding for Pooh, and he is catching up really fast. Actually, does Paula still have that broken item in her inventory? No, Jeff now has it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to fix that broken iron soon. So, we are now free to examine all the rooms that we couldn't before. This one contains a broken bazooka. Once again, Jeff, it's your move. Hopefully that broken bazooka, well, assuming that you will fix it, because that's 2 broken items that we have yet to go to fix, so I hope everything works well in the end in terms of items. Fortunately, everything's gonna run away from us, so we could be able to get these things unhindered. So, with that out of the way, I saw something. Oh yeah, those are probably bugs. But yeah, we are now free to walk around here without fear of all the enemies interfering with us. And in here, there is a butterfly. We don't need that because, well, actually we could have needed that a single episode ago, and I have to go back, do I? Well, this trash can contains a Rust Promoter DX. So we can be able to take on the machines more easily, and you're just gonna run away from us. Anyway, with that out of the way, I might as well skip to the next door that I have skipped over, provided it contains anything useful. And get out of the way, trash can. Jeff is now at level 42 now. And okay, IQ has been going up by a lot. So it should be enough to be able to repair at least one of those 2 items. And now we're going to be swimming in poop water again, and hopefully we'll be able to get to the next door, provided it contains something useful. Okay, let's check this door. And, well, these 2 mice are going to run away from us because this trash can contains a broken spray can. Jeff, looks like you're going to have a lot of work to do. Okay, for all I know, okay, I think the broken spray can is going to contain, like, say, a defense spray, or some other spray, whichever comes first. Get out of my way. So I think that's all the doors I have, well, explored in this area initially, and I think that's all the useful items that they contain. So, with that, I'll meet you outside either the hotel or the department store, whichever one comes first. Oh yeah, that's the photography spot. It happens after discovering Magnet Hill. I'm pretty sure we could have encountered this. Once again, don't question him. I am really concerned about this, fellows. You'll get used to it. That was a weak skit I came up with. What is wrong with me? Anyway, so I'll meet you guys either outside the department store or the hotel. And yes, I am heading for the hotel first because Jeff has a lot of work to do. Working through the knife, Jeff fixed the broken iron. It became the slime generator. We already have one of these. I'm gonna have to store the first one in the Escargot Express, and hopefully the other one will fix. Actually, what is Jeff's IQ? Because it should be 45. 40. Okay, so the broken bazooka will probably fixed for a very long time. But still, I gotta go call the Escargot Express because I need to store some crap. I decided to store the mummy wraps and the hieroglyph copy because, well, the mummy wrap I haven't demonstrated yet, and I only need 1, and the hieroglyph copy, we don't need that right now, so yeah. I'm also gonna give the broken spray can to Jeff, even though he's probably gonna give us a a defense spray. But hey, defense spray is a defense spray. Anyway, I don't think there's gonna be enough room in our inventory, so I'm gonna leave everything to Pooh. In which case, let's teleport. Where have we seen bunnies before? Well, nowhere else to go but Dalaam! Here we are in Dalaam, fellers. I forgot there was a photography spot right there. Where did you come from? How did you get to Dalaam? Pooh, it's better not to question how he even gets here in the first place. I mean, seriously, he shows up everywhere. Okay, but I better not see you in Dalaam again. Once again, Pooh, just don't question him at all. I forgot there was a photography spot there. So, anyway, if you go inside the palace and talk to the master, which he should be coming up right about now. Oh, not again! I forgot about that too! How'd you even get in the palace? Why are you in here? Once again, Pooh, he's just magic. Let's just go with it, okay? Fuzzy Pickles! Don't ever let me see you here again! Oh gosh. Okay, so let's talk to the master for real this time. Your future battle will be considerably more dangerous than you expect. Don't be careless. And he basically heals us for free. And no special cutscene for Jeff fixing a broken item happens, but that is not a hotel nor an inn. Speaking of which, I could have gone to Saturn Valley to stay at the hotel for free. Anyway, we have money now, so we could be able to use the shop at Dalaam. So if you recall, the shop is, well, all the way down here, which is, well, to the left right here. Yep, where that sign is. So, have I gone in there before? Okay, are we at the shop? Oh yeah, you serve rice gruel and brain food lunch. At this point in the game, you should definitely buy brain food lunch. You're gonna get a lot of money from this point on, so get as much as you can now. So, let's get a whole crap ton of brain food lunch. Once again, I'm going to leave some room in Pooh's inventory, or at least any inventory, and jar of deli sauce. What is that? Really grab that. And a bowl of rice gruel, even though it's probably not going to be helpful. Okay, what do you have to sell? Oh, just water. And you got a bowl of rice gruel, and let me guess, you contain water, because you were just talking about water. Okay, so, with our, shopping out of the way, so, where have we seen two bunny statues? Well, they were right here, and we have a carrot key. What do we do with this carrot key? Ness used the carrot key. How strange, the rabbits and carrots disappeared all at once. That is strange, but it gives us access to this cave. Okay, so from this point forward, the enemies are going to be very, very tough. Like this guy. You are a Tengu. More like Tang-ew. Seriously, what are you? I don't want to be insensitive because, well, that'd be insensitive. But yeah, these guys can be tough. So, but they wield a lot of EXP. And like I said, the master will heal you for free. So you don't have to worry about ever running out of, health, because the master will heal you for free, and you don't ever have to worry about going to the hospital. Okay, let's see what you have. That is a Thundermite. Also, I recommend getting a, Franklin badge. If it's still in your inventory or your storage, get that out now. Trust me, you're going to need it. And because the existence of the Thundermite, yeah, you are going to need it. And I also shouldn't be wasting PP because I'm going to be, using PK Freeze a lot. Because, a lot of the bosses are single target, and Pooh learned Healing Gamma. Okay, so at least we have our backup healer. However, I don't think Pooh will learn any more levels of life up, which kind of sad. So, it's tempting to go to that door to the left. However, you want to climb up this rope and take on these two enemies, or however many. Anyway, taking the upper path in this cave is well, sort of recommended, because, well, you'll see why in a little bit. In that case, here's this hole. You know what you have to do with holes? We go inside them. Yep. The purpose in the hole's life is to be inside. We get a sun guts pill in that container, so it might be tempting to go in this hole. Don't. It'll take you back to the entrance. This one, just don't take this one. You'll see why in a bit. You want to take this one. And then you want to take this treasure chest to contain a rock candy. Rock candies are extremely useful. Yep, when you eat this, it will increase either speed, guts, vitality, IQ, or luck. So yeah, it increases a random stat. You bet I want to save that. I know it's strange that you want to use it right away, but I'm gonna keep talking regardless of the encounter. Because they're oh! Hello, Conducting Menace. How are you today, Anyway, so there is a little bit of a trick involving the container, as in the rock candy. However, we'll get into that in a little bit when I eventually get to it, though, because I don't know when I'm gonna get to it, but it involves, of course, the rock candy and some condiments of our choice. Anyway, so actually, I could just explain it to you right now. So, if you have condiments, if any condiments that go, okay, maybe I shouldn't. Okay, Ness went to level 48. Okay, and I'll explain it when we get back to, okay, Paula went to level 43. Yeah, I'll explain it when we get back to the world map. So, so, as long as the rock candy or the item in question is the last slot, or at least the last slot according to what's in your inventory, as long as it's listed as last, and the condiments go before it, you could essentially use the rock candy forever if you have the condiments to use it on. That is useful. I'm going to demonstrate that in a little bit, or when I get the condiments, but here we are. Already, we have the Guardian of the Sanctuary. Yeah, you know the drill by now. This is the 6th one. Take it from you if you dare. This is Thunder and Storm! Why are they considered one enemy instead of 2? I will never know. Anyway, I'm gonna try Paralysis real quick, just to see if it works. Paula is gonna do PSI Shield Sigma because we need it to be Sigma. Jeff is gonna Spy just in case they have weaknesses. Pooh. We're gonna try PSI Magnet because we've been using PSI carelessly a lot. Okay, so we got our shields up. Okay, Paralysis Alpha. See if it works. Okay, so far it didn't work. Okay, drain 4 PP. Let's see what we have. PK Flash. Oh yeah. This guy's. Oh yeah, that's right. Thunder and Storm, as their name suggests, is gonna do a lightning attack. Do PK Freeze. You want the Franklin badge for this because it'll make your life so much easier. Okay, Jeff, use the big bottle rocket. I said big bottle rocket. And Pooh, you will be healing Paula completely this time. Okay, yeah, at this point, Paula and Pooh should learn PK Freeze. Gamma. Oh, I chose healing, not life up. Uh-oh. Thunder and Storm could not stop crying. Okay, so their physical attacks are sure to miss. However, that does not mean that their PSI are not gonna miss. So, yeah, their big attack is probably gonna kill us. Anyway, so Jeff, you will do the big ball rocket again. This is our last one. Hopefully, let's make it good. And Pooh, use life up on Paula in case Ness is unable to outrun it. Okay, 353. Okay, good. Paula's HP is maxed out. That means that was a terrible plan. And intertwine with you. Uh-oh. Okay. Heal. No, not Ness. Us. And Paula is dead. I have to be quick. Yeah, Paula's dead. Yeah, Paula's dead. Or not! Okay, good. Paula survived. Because we defeated it just on time. Jeff is now at level 43! Offense, defense, max PP, and Pooh is now at level 37! And level 38! One more, one more? Aw, not one more. I thought that was gonna be hard, but it wasn't. Sweet. Anyway, into the cave we go. Ness had a short vision of seeing his mother when she was young. Ness's soundstone recorded the melody of the pink cloud. And this is it, just a plain old pink cloud with a swirly in the middle. Okay, maybe it's just special because pink clouds are rare, but really? Anyway, so, next time, well not next time, but now we want to go to this hole, be able to get out of here, because now we'll be able to take on these enemies no problem. In fact, let's do it right now. Or not, we could just kill it instantly now. And Paul is now at level 44! Sweet! Okay, and oh baby, luck went up by 3. Okay, so, let's open the present, and it's a Bracer of Kings inside! Believe it or not, the Bracer of Kings is a piece of armor. However, it could be only worn by Pooh. And this brings me to something about Pooh's equipment. Any item you find in any piece of equipment you find in a store, Pooh will not wear it. He will only wear pieces of armor and weapon if it has the word of Kings in the title. So yeah, and you can't buy them anywhere else in the world. You have to find them. So it's in your best interest to open every treasure box or present that you'll be able to find, or trash can, to see if it contains a King's armor in there. Anyway, so with that, does this look familiar? Yeah, this is where those two holes, other holes would lead you, which is near the entrance and here. So with that out of the way, we are done here, and now we are now prepared enough to, well, go to Scaraba, where we were supposed to go. But before we do that, well, I could just heal up first. And actually, do you sell us something? Oh, no, you don't. Okay, time to heal up, and we'll get going. With our healing done, let's go teleport back to, Summers! Spinning in circles! Away! Voice crack there, but to Summers! And here we are, back at Summers. So, let's go back to Toto, because that is where we will find our, well, boat to Scaraba. So, remember this lady? The one that practically drugged us? I can no longer make magic cakes, but it doesn't matter now because I'm selling magic tarts, which taste even better than magic cakes. I only have this. Yeah, it's not worth it. It heals 20 PP, but at that price, it's not worth it, especially when you can get brain food lunches at, well, it's very expensive, but the PP payout is well worth the price. Anyway, so let's go all the way to Toto, and well, talk to the captain so we could be on our way to Summers. Are you the captain? Oh, what now? Is he seriously gonna show up and walk right by this guy? I think he's turning his back on us. I know, he's not facing the camera or anything. I mean, his back is gonna be at the picture, and he's gonna see our faces, but his back. You know what? I'm just not gonna question it at all. Fuzzy Pickles! Yeah, let's just go with it, and I guess his back will be glorified for all to see. Anyway, so yeah, that was a weird photography spot location, and there's the captain. No. Thank you, you made my wife wake up. She quit talking all about that serious crap. Okay, notice the word crap in there. Yeah, they allowed the word crap back then, so yeah. Yeah, let's work hard. If you're courageous, get on this boat. You'll probably see the Kraken and experience getting seasick. After all, it can only cost you your life, and you got that for free. Luck will determine the outcome of this voyage. So, do you want to sail the seas to Scaraba? $20 per person is fine with me. You bet I will. Ready? We're reckless, baby. Bon voyage! And here we are. We may go to Scaraba. And hopefully we won't be able to bump into the Kraken, but knowing our luck and the role of RPGs, we probably are going to bump into the Kraken. Because, you know, that's how RPGs work. You hear about a monster into the seas, and then during your sea trip, you encounter said monster. When you expect not to encounter it, no matter how careful you are, well, that's just the way it works. So, let's enjoy the boat ride. And we're approaching Scaraba, and ooh, lots of islands too. And I like this music, it's really funky. Wait! I need to stop the boat. It's been a long time since I was out on the open sea, so I feel seasick. Oh man, what am I going to do? A sailor who gets seasick? So how come you guys are all right? So that bald guy over there, your buddy, right? He came from Dalaam? You guys must be quite the adventurers. Ha ha ha! I'm feeling much better now. Anchors away! Yeah, we just had to go through all that because, well, it's kind of funny to have a sudden pit stop on the sea, where the Kraken could assault us at any time. The sea is getting darker, and you know what that means? Well, you know what it usually means. A monster! Here it comes! This is the Kraken, and you are not a Kraken, you are not a squid or an octopus, you're a serpent. Krakens are squids or octopus. Anyway, so, let's try paralysis on it to see if it works. And Paula, you will be protecting us with the shield so we could be able to survive. Jeff, I forgot to buy big bottle rockets, so that's gonna be a problem. So we're gonna be having to use the defense spray on Paula because she's fragile. Pooh, you're gonna be freezing him with PK Freeze. Okay, so protected by a shield. I just had to burp there. So paralysis, will it work? It didn't work, but I know he's susceptible to it. Fire. Uh-oh, Paul is dying. Paul is dying. Pooh is dying too. Okay, defense spray. Not gonna matter if Paul is dead, so life up on Paul. She's dead. Yeah, she's dead. Yeah. Jeff barely survives this. Pooh, you heal yourself. Okay. Pooh died. Crashing bang boom attack. Okay, life up on. Oh god. Okay, this turned for the worse. Spy? I don't know what to do. I just went straight to it because, well, I thought it would be efficient. Pale green light. PSI. Ah, crap. Now it could erase PSI shield too. Oh yeah, it erases all effects of PSI. I forgot he has PSI. So let's do Rockin'. Hopefully he'll be tamer to us. I'm gonna have to complete this solo, do I? Or not. Jeff's dead. And we're all dead. Oh well, let's try to delay the inevitable. Yeah, we're dead. Mummy wrap? Oh my god, I just used the mummy wrap out of random! But yeah, everyone's now underleveled, and Ness learned PK Rockin' Gamma. Ness is now level 50! Oh my god, everyone's gonna be very underleveled now. Oh man, I thought you guys were just everyday little kids. We defeated the Kraken. I also helped in the battle. I threw my slippers at the beast. Maybe you didn't notice. Screw you, guy. 3 of my friends are, well, unconscious, and we don't have the nearest hospital. Oh man, that was weird. I just decided to delay the inevitable, and then that happened. But yeah, everyone is dead. Well, not everyone's dead, but you get the point. But here we are, in the desert town of Scaraba, with 3 ghosts on our side. So looks like I'm gonna have to go to the hospital in Saturn Valley, or not. Okay, I tried teleporting and looks like there was no room from where I'm standing. Hey, what do you have to say? Oh, be careful where you walk. It's filthy. A chubby kid did his business somewhere out there. Out here somewhere. See those 2 black pixels? They're poop. Ew, Pokey just pooped there. Hassan's shop. Dollars are acceptable. Okay, I need to find the place. There's a hotel. But there is nowhere we can be able to go places. Oh yeah, good. This should provide us enough room to, well, walk. So, let's go to Saturn Valley so I can heal us everyone. Heal up everyone, and then... Are you serious? I thought this was empty and that guy... I'm gonna have to heal up everyone. Well, that was a train wreck of an episode, if I ever seen it. I mean, Ness is the only one that's at level 50. Everyone else is several levels behind. Especially Pooh. That was a train wreck. So, with that out of the way, I think we're gonna end things off here. So, next time on Earthbound, we're gonna be exploring the desert region of Scaraba. I'll see you guys next time. Bye! And as a goodbye, I'm going to leave you the image of these 2 black pixels as Pokey's poop.